The best way to explain what Montessori isolation of difficulty looks like in a classroom is simply to show you. So I'm going to hold up two puzzles, and I bet you can guess which one is a good example of isolation of difficulty, even if you've never heard that Montessori term, isolation of difficulty, before. Okay, here we go. Puzzle number one and puzzle number two. Puzzle one, puzzle two. Okay, which one would I have in my Montessori toddler classroom? This one. And I've not purchased this puzzle from any of the very expensive Montessori supply companies. It has this very important feature that it isolates the difficulty. There's nothing confusing about what the focus of this puzzle would be for a child who's interested in either shapes or size, big, little, medium. There's no distractions for the child who wants to focus on that particular component of learning. All the squares are red. The only thing different is the size of the square. It has other good Montessori features going for it, and I'll put a link to my series on how to choose a Montessori toy. Now let's say your child was really interested in numbers and you wanted to get a number puzzle for that child. If you chose one like this, you've got a lot going on besides the numbers. You've got colors, you've got other shapes besides the shape number. You've got a jelly bean, all kinds of things to distract the child. So if you bought this for your child because your child was showing a strong interest in numbers, there would be a lot of distractions taking your child's focus away from the numbers. If your child saw the jelly bean and wanted to start having a whole conversation about grandma's jelly bean jar, you'd want to follow the child and talk about that. And your child would have never been able to focus on the numbers, which is why you presented this number puzzle to begin with, so it's kind of a lost opportunity. Whereas if you got a number puzzle with all the same colored numbers, or offered a different work where all the numbers were the same size, same color, that would enable the child to concentrate on the shape of the number, which is why you're presenting the work to the child, because they showed that interest. This is just very busy, very distracting. What is the child supposed to focus on? I know why they make these puzzles. I understand it. They do it because they believe it's going to offer a lot of learning opportunities. It doesn't work for teaching numbers very well for the reasons I just described. And you don't have to buy a fancy wooden puzzle to teach your child numbers, right? You could do this through books from your public library that isolate the difficulty with same colored numbers. You could just simply write out on pieces of paper the numbers using the same color of marking pen each time you write the number, and that way the child can concentrate on the shape of the number. And that would be a great, practically free way to incorporate isolation of difficulty into your child's play and learning at home for little to zero cost. So if you open up Amazon and type in Montessori toys for 1-year-olds, you'll see that the items that come up get some things right. We do like natural materials. They don't always have to be wood. They can be cloth or stone or metal, but basically wood will come up. And they'll be educational because Montessori is often just used as a synonym for educational. But what a lot of these get wrong is that they're not isolating the difficulty. And so the toy can become very distracting. Again, I know they do this because they want the opportunity to learn colors, but as you saw on that screenshot just now, there's not really a whole variety of colors. They're basically just all primary colors, and the world is full of opportunities to name colors. I mean, just look around the classroom. Everything is an opportunity to learn the name of colors. So not every toy has to be rainbow colors. And in the Montessori classroom, in the sensorial area, we have opportunities to just focus on the color with the color tablets. These are the color tablets. The only thing different is the color isolating that difficulty of the colors. This video is a part of my series Montessori for Everyone, where I'm going to encourage you that Montessori philosophy is for everyone. Please do click on the like button. It really does help other families find this information. If you enjoyed this video, here are some more videos for you. One is a playlist on how